who's been the backbone of Sharvari's success. Sharvari, first of all, heartiest congratulations, beta.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
कैसा
Thanks a
लग
lot.
रहा है कैसा लग रहा है
Ma'am, unbelievable is the word I can put on right now. The feeling is yet to sink in. And still,
कितनी बार उसने चेक किया
मैम मैंने 10 बार किया एंड मैंने 10 लोगों को और भेजा कि तुम भी 10 बार चेक करो करके. Because it's like I was expecting a good rank, maybe 200, 300 tak it would come. But when I saw 14, so it was unbelievable. It's still unbelievable, but
okay
accepting it.
accepting it party is I think due for another 2 days after
Yes,
INICT.
yes,
So
ma'am.
Sharvari, a lot of your juniors would want to know how was your journey, when did you start, were you a intern or a post intern, how did you start?
I'm a post intern. I didn't study in my internship at all because I am not a nerd person. मुझे पढ़ना बिल्कुल नहीं अच्छा लगता है. So I
Okay.
didn't study. I started it after my internship. Last year I gave my attempt. My rank was like okay, like it was 1,900 something. And but for my this attempt, I completely relied on DBMCI first of all, because last year I also saw some of the videos on the YouTubes, so they were helpful. So this time I thought that I will completely go with DBMCI, and ma'am, the entire journey which I'll tell you, but choose that decision was I think the best decision that I took this year, because really can say this because अगर DBMCI नहीं होता ना तो रैंक भी नहीं आता फिर. Because ma'am, all the whatever materials, whatever lectures and everything that is given, it felt like it is for customized only for me. It was working like properly for me.
Okay. So you were a student of a live regular batch, which is the proper structured, where every class is scheduled on a proper time. Do you think there was some improvement in your concepts understanding because of the live class?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. I was a live class student, and live class have actually helped because I'm a person I cannot read and understand. I want someone to make me understand, and that's what the live classes are for. Live as well as recorded. Each and every concept, like we require concepts in prostho, ortho, and oral surgery, dental materials, cons, endo. Beautiful lectures are taken and beautiful lectures are recorded. Like I can say it very proudly because dental materials is my strongest subject right now, all because of Aishwarya sir. Because conceptually he explains like layer by layer. He explains रटने की जरूरत नहीं है dental materials. You just have to understand it and it will stay. So in that way, all our lectures which were there, beautifully there, with beautifully still there, and I feel so grateful that I selected DBMCI actually, especially for Aishwarya sir because I'm his big fan.
That's very good. So, did you make notes with the live class, or the DBMCI notes were enough?
And the notes were enough which were provided because they are actually they are simulated according to our live class and the recorded class. They are time stamped properly. So we
Okay.
don't have to take our different efforts in making our own notes. So the notes which were provided, they were enough. And they are very crisp to the point.
So, did they help you in revising also the last minute revisions and last 2 दिन में क्या पढ़ना है वाला वो सब clear होता था उससे?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Not last 2 days, but in the last week, I left everything and I was just took the notes, jitne bhi notes, all the subject, it were like, itne ho gaye the. So I was like, in 1 week, had a doubt that will I be able to complete this in the 1 week. But when you open the notes and when you go through them, it's just like, हाँ हो गया. Like it was so easy. It felt so easy because they were given in such a proper manner. So in my, I know the dental materials I revised in the morning. Like exam था जिस दिन मैंने वो सुबह रिवाइज किया था ना उसमें से इतने सारे क्वेश्चंस आ गए. आई फील सो गुड लाइक नोट्स ही है जो भी है.
Correct. Okay. So, Sharvari, a lot of students do not take coaching. वो बिना coaching के ही अपनी journey करते हैं. So, last year, like you said, कि you were immediately after internship, आपने exam दिया था and your rank was not that good. So, what is the major difference between a student who's learned with coaching and somebody who's learned without coaching? What's the best part of coaching for you?
मैम कोचिंग दे एक्चुअली गिव यू अ पाथ. पढ़ते तो सभी है लाइक एवरीबडी स्टडीज बट कोचिंग्स आर देयर टू गिव यू अ पाथ. आपको कब क्या पढ़ना है, हाउ मच यू हैव टू स्टडी, हाउ मच यू हैव टू रिप्रोड्यूस इन योर एग्जाम. सो आई फील कोचिंग, आई कैन नॉट इमेजिन माई प्रिपरेशन विदाउट एनी कोचिंग. दे मेक यू डिसिप्लिन. they give you a proper structure that you have to do this, you have to do this much, ज्यादा नहीं करना है, कम नहीं करना है, इतना करना है. So that's what DBMCI actually helped me. Routine भी बन जाता था मैम उससे, because the morning motivation which we used to have. So say we used to start our day with that, and we used to go on like that. So coaching GTs वगैरह, they keep you on a track actually. That's why I feel that coachings are really very important.
Okay. Since you've mentioned morning motivation, can you tell us all about little more about the morning motivation sessions?
Ma'am, these were my favorite part of the entire day. सो आई यूज टू वेकअप, कभी कभी मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम मैं थोड़ा नींद में ही रहती थी, बट नींद में भी मैं कर लेती थी. बट वो नींद में करने के बाद में इट यूज टू गिव अ वेव ऑफ कंप्लीट मोटिवेशन, लाइक कि नहीं पढ़ना है, आई विल स्टडी एंड दैट. एंड मैम, no, they were not only the academic session. Actually, you used to tell us the stories also, motivational stories, your own experiences from your college time also. So they actually inspired us and all my other friends, like them a lot. So I think they morning motivation were the best part, मैम. आई फील दैट अभी मैं ट्राई करती हूँ रोज सुबह उठ के ज्वाइन करने का वापस से, पर मैं सो ही रहती हूँ, तो आई एम नॉट एबल टू. बट नाउ आई फील दैट आई विल स्टार्ट जॉइनिंग देम अगेन.
Let me just tell everybody, Sharvari was not just a participant. We give opportunity to students to be a part of the uh, teaching system also, to take one syndrome at a time sometimes. And Sharvari was one of the best presenters in the morning motivation session. Sharvari, what was your syndrome?
मैम क्रेस्ट सिंड्रोम इट वाज.
Rest syndrome,
क्रेस्ट.
a medicine related syndrome. And she explained the syndrome so beautifully that, it felt like she's understood and she's living with those concepts day in and day out. So I was very happy the day she presented that syndrome, and every student was very proud of you. I remember everybody gave you very good comments also.
I
So
received a lot of personal messages also after that, that thank you so much for that. I was hoping कि इस क्रेस्ट सिंड्रोम से कुछ क्वेश्चन आ जाए एग्जाम में, it would help all of us.
but see, eventually it has really helped you reach at a place, and probably I'm sure उस चीज ने आपको कॉन्फिडेंस भी दिया होगा, यार मैं जो पढ़ रही हूँ वो शायद ठीक डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है.
Yes, yes, ma'am, definitely.
So
Gave
coming
motivation.
to tests, Sharvari, question banks and the PYQs, do you think enough है अगर आप सिर्फ ई गुरुकुल का कंटेंट पढ़ते हैं, अगर आप सिर्फ ई गुरुकुल का क्वेश्चन बैंक एंड PYQs करते हैं, is it enough to clear an exam for rank 14?
Definitely enough, ma'am. Definitely enough, because the e-Gurukul question bank that we have, all the information which is required, it is there. तुम क्वेश्चन लगाओ, आंसर देखो, एक्सप्लेनेशन पढ़ो, उसका मंत्रा पढ़ो जो दिया हुआ है. इट्स इनफ, इट्स मोर देन इनफ. मतलब यू डोंट हैव टू रन बिहाइंड द फैंसी थिंग्स एंड ऑल. जितना सामने है, इफ यू डू दैट मच, इट वुड गिव यू रिजल्ट्स. यू डोंट हैव टू. मुझे मुझे तो कभी कभी लाइक आई यूज टू गेट दैट फोमो कि आई डोंट वांट टू मिस आउट ऑन एनीथिंग. बट आई डिड नोट्स, पल्स कर लिया, एंड द जीटीज व्हिच आई यूज टू गिव, वो रिव्यू करके हो जाता था मैम. इट वाज सफिशिएंट, मोर देन सफिशिएंट.
How were the GTs, Sharvari? Did you like the GTs?
Yes, ma'am. Like initially, when I started with the GT, my score was stuck around like 686. Matlab, it was stuck, like it was stuck. But later, like when I got the notes, I went through the notes, I did the notes. रिव्यू नहीं करती थी मैं पहले जीटीज, बट देन आई स्टार्टेड रिव्यूइंग माय जीटीज कि गलत हुआ, ये गलत कैसे हो गया, लाइक हाउ डिड आई वेंट रॉन्ग इन दिस वन. सिली मिस्टेक्स होती थी तो उसको ऐसे लिख के रखा था. मैं वॉल इज फिल्ड विद स्टिकी नोट्स, लाइक आई कैन नॉट गो रॉन्ग इन दिस वन. So that used to stay. So GTs helped a lot in a way to improve my score properly.
So
Reviewing GT is important.
how much time did it take you to review a GT, Sharvari?
Ma'am, it used to take me like if there are more mistakes, so it used to like 2-3 hours मेरे उसमें ही जाते थे to
But
see
it was
each and every
worthwhile.
question.
Think that
Yes,
it was worthwhile.
yes, ma'am, it was definitely. It is.
कि उस समय पढ़ाई के समय 2-3 घंटा बैठ के खुद को एनालाइज करना, इट सीम्स लाइक अ टास्क.
Yes,
बट
maybe learn from our mistakes. That what GTs teach us, that you have to see your mistakes and learn from it.
यस, वेरी ट्रू, बिकॉज जिसका 1 रैंक है और जिसका 1000 रैंक है, आई थिंक नॉलेज दोनों की सेम है. इट्स जस्ट अबाउट
Definitely,
just that moment where you have gone back and looked at where you're going wrong. So
definitely, ma'am.
Sharvari, quizzes were also a part of the DBMCI format. A lot of quizzes, daily quizzes, notes
Ma'am.
based quiz, and PYQs based quiz. Did you take those quizzes?
Ma'am, I used to take every quiz, like after every subject finishes, we used to get the quiz in the Telegram. So I used to do those quiz, notes based quiz in our e-Gurukul app. I used to do that. Daily quizzes for like the 10 questions. I used to do that. In the morning motivation also, you used to give some picture based quizzes and pharma quiz and art quiz. I used to do that, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So, strategy. What has been your strategy, Sharvari? कैसे उठते थे? कितनी देर सोते थे? कितनी बार रिवाइज किया है पूरा सिलेबस?
Ma'am, my strategy was nothing very high-fi. It was normal, simple. I knew myself that मैं रट नहीं सकती हूँ कोई भी चीज. I need to understand the concept. I cannot mug up. I just cannot mug up. मैं भूल जाती हूँ. Seriously, I forget. So I used to make sure that I understand what is there in the concept. Because if we understand the concept, we understand the things around it. And NEET, they don't, they won't ask you the same question again. They ask you mostly the topics around it. So I used
Correct.
to make sure that I understand the concept. I used to wake up like I'm a night person. तो मैं रात को थोड़ा देर तक पढ़ती थी and I used to later wake up during the morning with motivation like 8:30 or 8:45. Then I used to start my day like जो subjects ज़्यादा tough लगता है pharma, physio. These were the subjects which I used to feel are tough for me. Maybe it's for everyone, but they used to feel like they used to feel like a mountain to me, pharma especially. So I used to give my 1 hour every day for pharma, any one topic like गाउट कर लिया या फिर सीवीएस का कोई भी एक टॉपिक उठा लिया. So I used to do pharma and then I divided the subjects ki in the 1 week I have to do this subjects anyhow no matter what. So then to do that subject I used to first see the recorded videos or if it is live going on I used to see that recorded videos देख लिया उसमें से notes में I used to mark and then to solve the MCQs I either used to solve the pulse or to do the Q bank. Mostly I did the Q bank only. Pulse maybe I have solved only once or twice, not much because I feel that pulse is very overwhelming. So I used to do QBank mostly. And yes, ma'am, for the revision, if I say revision, मैंने notes ही पढ़ लिया. I used to tick कि कितने बार पढ़ के हो गया है करके. So if I see the ticks now, I think I have revised 5 to 6 times every subject. All the
Well,
notes are like they are done 5 to 6 times nicely.
so जो भी सोच रहे हैं कि कोई शॉर्टकट है, Sharvari is a
No,
very live example of there is no shortcut.
there's
4
no
to 5
shortcut.
to 6 revisions is important if you want a top rank. Sharvari, who's been your inspiration in this journey?
Ma'am, to be very honest, you.
Okay.
Seriously, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I used to look at you and I used to like, yeah, ma'am was all India topper also. Like she has worked in AIMS also. She's married also. She's having kids also. She lives in a proper joint family and she manages everything so well. I used to think that I used to tell my mom also. I used to tell other members of my family that, Himani, I want to be like Himani, ma'am, especially. Ma'am, you were a big inspiration, ma'am. Being very honest.
It's very
Seriously.
good to know, Sharvari. And if I have to ask you top 5 teachers in DBMCI who you love,
Ma'am, definitely first you.
okay.
ऐश्वर्या सर फॉर डीएम कॉन्स. पहले बहुत डर लगता था डीएम एंड कॉन्स, मुझे नहीं पसंद था. आई यूज्ड टू आई हेट. Yes, but now I can say after learning from Aishwarya sir, I would, if I ever get a chance to talk to him, I'll say him that sir, please never ever leave teaching, because the way he solves our concepts is like I don't think anyone else can do that. He does it so well. Then for NAT, Dr. Ashwini Kumar sir, he like takes the concept very nicely and properly. Sushant sir also, like his classes are very fun actually. वो ना ऐसे मस्ती मस्ती में ना इतना सारा पढ़ा देते हैं और वो याद भी हो जाता है. So Sushant sir's like micropatho, they were nice. Ruchi ma'am is also my favorite because conceptually she explains everything. And ma'am, all the faculties like teaching as well as non-teaching, कभी भी कुछ भी problem होता था, I used to tell Manisha, so she used to solve. Bhavna ma'am also, like she helped. कुछ भी problem होता था, okay, she used to solve. Ma'am, everyone, like everyone helped from DBMCA. No
It's
doubt
very
in that.
heartening to know, Sharvari. It's very good to know. So, you were also a part of the Super 30 group at DBMCI. मतलब जो GTs को timely दे रहे हैं, regularly दे रहे हैं बच्चे और उनमें से जो top 30 perform कर रहे हैं. So you were also a part of the Arjuna batch. Do you think कुछ फायदा होता था अर्जुना बैच में होने का, कुछ एडवांटेजेस होते थे?
मैम, when I was in Super 30, especially doubts ना जल्दी solve हो जाते थे.
Okay.
So doubts were getting solved early, and it used to motivate me more that study more so that you learn more. Doubts ज़्यादा आएंगे, solve हो जाएंगे. It will just add up to my knowledge. So it was a kind of when I got added, I was shocked. यार मैं कैसे add हो गई करके इसमें. But
Yeah.
then I felt that I am on the right track. So I it motivated me more. So I studied more, and hence the result.
ऑल राइट। आंटी, आपको कैसा फील हो रहा है आज? यू आर सिटिंग नेक्स्ट टू योर डॉटर जो एक ऑल इंडिया लेवल के एग्जाम में शी इज रैंक 14, तो आपको कैसा लग रहा है?
मैम एक्चुअली मुझे बहुत गर्व महसूस हो रहा है शरोई पर, क्योंकि ये उसकी मेहनत है और बहुत ज्यादा कड़ी मेहनत है उसकी। उस कारण मुझे ऐसा लग नहीं रहा था कि उसे टॉप 14 और ऑलमोस्ट तो उसको मिलना ही था, जो हार्ड वर्क में जो अचीव करना था। पर वो 14 रैंक में आएंगे, इट इज अनएक्सपेक्टेड फॉर मी। सो आई फील हम लोग सभी इसके ऊपर बहुत बहुत गर्व महसूस कर रहे हैं। और एक्चुअली मुझे भी बहुत फील हो रहा है कि मैं इसके साथ बैठकर उस इंटरव्यू फेस कर रही हूँ मैं। और एक्चुअली थैंक यू सो मच सर, आपका। और इसका जो मेहनत है और जो कड़ी लगन है, उसके लिए मैं शर्वरी को भी बहुत बहुत ज्यादा कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट करूंगी, क्योंकि ये उसी के कारण, अपनी मेहनत के कारण ही वो आज वो इस मुकाम पर
And ma'am,
पहुंची।
one more thing, like I never saw my father crying actually. And
यस।
when he came home, I told him the result. Like he hugged me and he started crying.
ओ माय
हाँ।
That
गॉड।
made me that made me feel that I don't want anything else in my life. I made my family proud. I made all of my, everyone proud. I don't want anything else. ये हो गया, like I'm sorted now.
This is one of the best feelings you can give back to your parents, and I'm sure they must be very, very proud of you, Sharvari.
यस मैम।
आंटी, इसका आपके मुंह से सुनना चाहूंगी कि शर्वरी का शेड्यूल कैसा रहता था पूरे दिन में? थोड़ा सा लेट उठती थी, लाइक शी इज टेलिंग 8-8:30 तक उठती थी, फिर ये पूरे दिन गोवा में है, मतलब शी इज इन अ प्लेस वेयर पीपल ओनली पार्टी, गोवा जैसी जगह में होके भी, मतलब टू मेंटेन योर काम एंड टू स्टडी प्रॉपरली, कैसे आप कैसे देखते थे इसको पूरे दिन?
मैम एक्चुअली जो, हाँ, हम लोग अभी शिफ्टिंग हमने जून जुलाई में यहाँ पर शिफ्ट हुए। तो यहाँ पर कैसे जो हम लोग जहाँ रह रहे हैं जिस कॉलोनी में, वो यानी काफी अच्छा है, यानी बाहर लोकेशन बहुत अच्छे हैं। और प्राइवेसी होने के कारण यहाँ पर जो मेहमान बाहर से आते थे वही, और यहाँ पर प्रॉपर हम लोग बस हम दोनों घूमने जाते थे और शर्वरी की पढ़ाई, बस। और अदर कुछ नहीं। और यहाँ पर ये टूरिस्ट प्लेस होने के कारण, हम लोग जस्ट न्यू होने के कारण, हमारे जो उधर के मेहमान आते थे बस वही। और हम लोग उस कारण उसको बहुत अच्छा टाइमिंग्स मिला, पूरी
But I
प्राइवेसी।
never used to
हाँ,
go out, like the
हमारे
guest
साथ
if they came, वो लोग घूमने जाते
घूमने
थे, मैं
जाते
घर पे बस पढ़ती रहती थी. I
थे। हाँ,
used to keep
हमको जो
studying like.
पढ़ना है शर्वरी की सर दे देती थी।
And
और
when whatever I
उसको बहुत
ask
अच्छा
her,
टाइम।
whatever I ask, I used to ask her कि 2 बजे रात को 2 बजे भी भूख लग रही है ना, she used to wake up, she used to make something and then she used to give it to me. जब भी भूख लग रही है ना, okay, she used to like just tell me, I'll make anything for you. कितने भी बजे रहे. So like she has been there, like she is not having very much knowledge of academics क्या है, but when it if I was all right on the day of my exam, it was because of her, because मेरा appetite बहुत ज्यादा हो गया था, because we keep studying, so we require a lot of food. So she used to take care that I'm getting proper nutrition, सब खाना मिल रहा है, पानी पी रही हूँ टाइम पे. So she used to take care of that.
और
राहुल मॉम, यस आंटी।
और वो कैसे दिन में तो करती थी, पर रात को लेट नाइट भी उसका काफी चालू रहता था, यानी उसका टाइमिंग मेरे ख्याल से एग्जाम जैसे पास आ रही थी, उस कारण वो कैसे थोड़ा सा ऐसे लग रहा था कि मुझे और अच्छी तरह से और मैं कर लूँ, तो मुझे और अच्छा कुछ मिल जाए, मैं कुछ और अच्छा अचीव करूँ। तो लेट नाइट भी काफी कर दी थी, यानी बहुत कड़ी मेहनत थी, दिन रात। मुझे लगता है दिन रात की मेहनत बोलते, लगन कहते हैं ना, तो शर्वरी ने सही में करके दिखाई। अभी मुझे भी ऐसा लग रहा था, मैं रूम में आती हूँ तो यार शर्वरी की सही में पढ़ाई है। तो इस कारण अभी वो, उसने बहुत अच्छा अचीवमेंट किया है, और मुझे बहुत प्राउड फील हो रहा है।
So happy for you, Sharvari. So,
थैंक यू।
what would you want to tell your juniors जो अब शुरू कर रहे हैं preparation या जो midway में हैं? What message, what advice would you want to give them?
Ma'am, one thing I would like to add, my sister, she is an intern and she's about to start her preparation. She was confused that where should I go? I told her, close your eyes, take DBMCI. You don't have to go anywhere else. She's like, she'll be giving it next year, Dr. Vaishnavi. She has been a proper support, not only her, like everyone has been like my father, my cousins, all of them have been a good support. And ma'am, to my juniors, I would like to say that consistency is the thing. No motivation, it stays for a smaller, like एक दिन के लिए रहेगा, 2 दिन के लिए रहेगा, but consistency is the thing which will take you to the heights. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter कि आज आपने 12-14 घंटा पढ़ लिए, नेक्स्ट डे आप पढ़ ही नहीं रहे हो, इट डजेंट मैटर, नेक्स्ट डे भले यू स्टडी फॉर 6 hours, बट स्टडी 6 hours पढ़ो, 8 hours पढ़ो. Like consistency is the thing which will take you to the heights, which I have experienced on my own. So you have to study, थोड़ा पढ़ो, but keep studying. Just don't stop.
Correct. So last question to you, Sharvari. What next? With rank 14 All India, maybe a even better rank from state. What do you look up at? What next?
Ma'am, thinking like वो अभी सोचा नहीं. I'm still thinking in the feeling that what I'll do. But ma'am, definitely I'll take oral surgery, no doubt in that. Ma'am, we'll talk
Which
about it. Like I have to ask you certain things that how oral surgery is there.
I'll leave you with that call for later on. You still have INI-CT and all the best for the upcoming exam, Sharvari. You've
Yes,
made
ma'am.
us all proud. You've made your parents proud. You've made everybody proud. And God bless you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.